You're journalizing and writing as though it's already happened. So you're scripting it out like a movie script. And you're writing your own story, but you're writing your story in the future tense as if this already happened in your life. This is so powerful. This is one of the highest faith things that you could practice that will cause things to manifest in your life so rapidly. I believe that you can't redesign your life. I believe that you can't get over addictions. I believe that you can't hardly even have success. I believe that you can't be a millionaire. I believe that that you can't really meet your goals. I believe you can't do any of those things without writing things down. I'm a personal believer from my study of success, wealth, and riches that in order for you to move from one place to another, to move from not enough to more than enough, to have success, to do anything grand, that you have to become a person that journalizes. I do. I believe that. Every biography I've read, every person that's done something great, everything we have created that has been great has come from people sitting, thinking, meditating, and then recording, writing things down. Our inventions, I'm going to talk about some of those today. Everything. So where do you start in your redesign? You start with journaling. You start with getting out pen and paper and asking the right questions. You have to write things down. So you heard people today talk about, or yesterday, you heard people talk about how they recorded things, or they wrote things down, or they scripted things out. I'm going to explain some of that on today, and a lot of it will be in the movie tonight. But Oprah, she designed and redesigned her life and career by being an avid writer and journaler. Every time you read a story about Oprah, there's always something in there about her writing things down, journaling. And I'm going to tell her story a little bit, so I don't want to go into all that right now. Sarah Blakely, she uses journals still to this day. But she writes things down, thinks, and meditates to come up with her ideas, her thoughts, and her new product that she puts out. So we know throughout history that people, when they were designing or redesigning their life, that they got put pen to paper and they would write things down. So, number one, you want to practice what I call spiritual writing. And why I call it spiritual writing is because it's not just natural. It's where you're sitting, you're getting quiet. You take time to review. You pull out your success journal. I know mostly all of you in here own one, the success journal. And you have a conversation with God. You have a conversation and you ask the right questions. And you ask, how many of you girls in here read when you were 13 that book, Hey, Are You Here, God? It's Me, Margaret? Oh my God, I remember that book like yesterday. I mean, that was probably one of the most pivotal books in my life. And because I could relate to the girl, I love that book. I read it over and over and over and over and over again. What I know for sure is that you're supposed to be wealthy. You're not supposed to be worrying about how you're going to make money. You're not supposed to be worrying about when you go to sleep at night if you're going to have enough when you wake up the next morning. Bills shouldn't be your concern. You shouldn't be concerned about your future and if you're going to have money for your kids or your children's children. I'm telling you that you know you're supposed to be wealthy just like I know it. That's why you follow me, or that's why you came across this video. Not by happenstance. But I tell you what, I believe that you are a wealth magnet, and I believe that you can manifest money at will. You can have abundance. You can live in abundance. But you got to be around the people that show you and teach you and talking about abundance. You need a seat at the table. Join the Women in Wealth Club. That's where we talk about abundance, mindset, manifestation. We show you how to create your wealth portfolio. We show you how to do it all right? I want you to sit at my table. Join the Women in Wealth Club today. But I said that to relate to that because you want to just write in your journal. You want to say, hey, God, what are you looking for me to do next? When you're redesigning, that's the question you want to ask. What are you looking for me to do next? What's my next chapter in my life? How should my business look next? What's the next chapter for me? What's my vision? What's my divine plan? Show me my divine plan. So, and when you're doing, this is great for December. This is great right now. We're in July, halfway through the year. You're thinking about the next quarter of the year, the next half of the year. You kind of do a half-year review of your goals. Where are you at? What have you achieved? This is also a great thing to do. Pull out your journal and do this at the beginning of the month. Hey, how should this month be? How should I operate this next month? How can I go higher in my goals? How can I have more sales over the next 30 days? This is great to do when at pivotal times in your life. You turn 30, you turn 40, you turn 50, you turn 60, those 10-year increments. When you say, okay, what should I be doing with the next 10 years of my life? What do the next 10 years look like? How do I want to navigate? Am I satisfied with where I'm at? Do I want to do more? Can I put out more? So we start with redesigning our life with asking the right questions, putting pen to paper, getting introspective, and writing things down. Number 2, then the next thing you want to do is in the journal, there is a page that says, it's like the great I am, like what am I doing? My I am page. And even in the beginning of the journal, there's a page that just asks you about how is this month going to be? Like how do you see this month? Well, that and there you can write a letter to your future self. Okay? So that's where you write a letter to your future self. Dear Stacia. And then you write what you want your life to be like. How is it going to happen? What is my life going to be like? And this is like what we call script writing. Because you're writing it as though it already happened. All right? So you're journalizing, but you're not journalizing like you're begging or wishing for this thing to happen. You're journalizing and writing as though it's already happened. So you're scripting it out like a movie script. And you're writing your own story, but you're writing your story in the future tense as if this already happened in your life. This is so powerful. This is one of the highest faith things that you could practice that will cause things to manifest in your life so rapidly. Why? Because your subconscious mind does not know the difference between what you are thinking and what is reality. So if you think on something long enough, you believe it in your heart, then you begin to manifest those thoughts that you think and believe. You begin to manifest what you think and believe. So when you write this future script and you begin to read it and then visualize it and feel like it's already done, then those things begin to happen. I have a whole entire crew of clients who have done this for new positions, for new clients, to get major contracts, to seal major deals, so many things. I had one of my clients, they were up against 5 other people that were all more qualified for them to get in a position. They were the least qualified for the new position. And they asked for the most money. Least qualified asked for the most. And they visualized, meditated. And of course, you can't just sit at home in your chair and visualize and meditate and not have no hustle in you and not do the work, okay? So I don't want you to get me, I want to be woo-woo, where I'm like, you're just sitting at home, no, I'm going to get the position, you don't get any work in. You better hustle your butt off, okay? So this client, I told him, I said, outwork everybody, outsmart everybody. Do what they won't do. When they want to have the day off, you go to work. When they want to sit and play, you go do this. Show that though you're least qualified, that you're the best person for the position. And so this gentleman, he did that, and he wrote the script. He read it and said it every day. When they decided on that position, out of all those people, they called him and said, you know what? You're the least qualified, but our best person. You have the highest numbers. You have the highest everything. We're going to give this to you. And now this is the key. Don't get the position and then go mess up. So don't go get in the position and then you're like, whoo, I got it. Now, no work. You got to keep this. So he got in there and I said, okay, set another goal. Let's go higher. Let's set another goal. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's redesign. So he scripted another script to go to another level. And now he's been there, I think over the last year, he's been promoted like 3 times. So you got to write your future story as if it already happened. Write it in detail. Write in the present tense how your life, your business, relationships are doing. Add in work and fun and your financial situation. And make sure that you focus on the emotion that it yields in you. So you don't want to write negative words in here. Don't write negative words. So you want to be careful because sometimes when we're redesigning our life and there's issues and things going on that we may put in our script, I just want to be over this sickness. I just want to be over this debt. I just want to be over this, and when you do that, what you end up doing is attracting more of those things to you than because you have so much emotion and tiredness and things attracted to those words versus what you really want. You really want peace and total health and victory. So you want to replace those words with those kind of words, okay? So you want to write it down. Now, there's another thing that you can do, which is repetitive writing, where you take short scripts of things you want to happen somewhat more immediately, and you write those things down, and you write them over and over and over and over again. So you're believing for some small goals. You get up in the morning, you take out your journal, and you write a line or 2-liners in the morning. I'm having an absolute great day. Today, I'm so excited that I just closed $200 in sales, or $200,000 in sales, or $2,000, whatever it is, wherever you're at. I'm so happy and excited. I just closed $200,000 in sales. Or I'm so happy and excited, I just acquired 5 new clients. And you just write that. So that's what you want for that week. You get up in the morning, you write that down every single day as if it already happened. You get happy and excited. You cheer for yourself. You get in the mirror like, yes, you have done it. Wow. And you go on out on your way or get on the calls or whatever it is that you do. All right? So you want to make sure that you do that. That right there, those little things that I'm describing to you can make a huge difference in how your day goes, your life goes, and your business goes.